After the white men were done colonizing Africa, they handed the baton to Nigerians, because you guys are the biggest colonizers on earth. At this point, I'm even waiting for you guys to hand me my Nigerian passport, because no one can tell me I'm not Nigerian. I am Nigerian by association. Orioda, you know, Shale, she don't whine me. No be juju be that. Like, excuse me, like the way I know about Nigeria, right? There are Nigerians that don't know about Nigeria like that. And I've never set foot in the country. In my head, my name is Damilola Adeleke, Davido's first cousin. Who can tell me I'm not? Exactly.
As an African-American being in Nigeria, I'm going to tell you guys to ignore the internet wars that are going on between Africans and African-Americans, because at the end of the day, once you step foot onto African soil, which I am right now currently in Nigeria, you will definitely see that none of that internet stuff matters. Everyone here in Nigeria are welcoming. They're nice, they're genuine, they're kind. You know, everyone has a hustling, hardworking spirit. And as long as you respect yourself and you respect the people around you, you're going to be good.
At this point, I want to know how to become a Nigerian. How can I become a Nigerian? Because
being the country that they were trying to paint as only, they are only scammers there, they are 419, they are this, they are that, it is a crime, it is poor, it is this, it is that. The narrative is changing. The narrative is changing, and now people are seeing that no, they were making a deliberate effort to make their scammers the Nigerian identity, because they knew that there was so much more to us, so much more. They were trying to push a single story about Africa, a single story about Nigeria. The narrative is changing, babe. The narrative is changing, whether they like it or not. That train already left the station, that ship already left the harbor, that plane already left the hangar, and they cannot do nothing about this.
Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, in case you came back from the previous video, I'm also filming this video today. The reason why I am doing this back-to-back filming is because I have an event this weekend, so I'm not going to have time, and I really wanted to cover these topics, so that's why we are here. So this beautiful lady wants Nigerian passport. She wants Nigerian citizenship, because she believes that, once again, she has also come out here to say Nigerians are the new colonizers, and we do not mean the British colonization where they were thieves, where they were greedy, where they came and wreaked only havoc and left behind a tale of woes. No, we are talking about a form of colonization that is beautiful. Voluntarily, people are allowing themselves to be voluntarily colonized by enjoying great, beautiful music, by trying and enjoying great food, by trying and enjoying amazing culture, by trying and enjoying amazing outfits, you know, by meeting Nigerian people and getting amazing vibes. Do you understand? Yes, that's the kind of colonization we are talking about. We are not talking about that type of colonization. So we mean this in the most humorous way. Guys, one of the reasons why I keep coming out to touch on these videos is because the British media, especially the world media, Western media, especially after the Meghan and Harry's visit, you know, they are just trying their best to paint Africa bad. They are now trying very hard because they see that they are losing their grip. They are losing their grip on controlling the narrative. The internet now is showcasing Africa in a whole different light. The internet now is showing Africa as a beautiful, diverse continent. The internet now is showing Nigeria as a beautiful country with beautiful people. Afrobeat now is surpassing hip-hop for the first time in history. For the first time in history, Afrobeat surpassed hip-hop. For streaming numbers, for in every category, for the first time in history, Afrobeat has surpassed hip-hop. Guys, let that sink in. Now, American producers, which of course are the, you know, that is the, you know, they are now investing more in Afrobeats than in their own musical genre. They are investing more now in Afrobeats. K-pop, the CEO of HYBE, which is the company for BTS, you know, BTS are really big for South Korean, you know, Asian, whatever. Their CEO came out to say you know, it is true that BTS is popular, it is true that K-pop is popular. When it comes to world market share, Afrobeat actually has way more larger market share than K-pop. I was surprised to hear it. I was like, what? So even now, K-pop has got their mind, has got their eye on Afrobeat as well. The world now wants a share of the cake. And that is making the world now want to know more about this place, where this music is coming from. And in trying to learn that, they are coming to learn like, wow, they've got beautiful culture. Are these their men? Wow. Is this their food? Wow. And that is the soft power that Nigeria has been exercising. The soft power that Nigeria has had the privilege of being able to exercise on the world through entertainment. Now our movies are blowing up on Netflix. We have a category on Netflix, on Amazon Prime, imagine we even have a show, Adebisola, oh God, I put it on the screen, I can't remember. It's actually one of the top shows in the US. But it's actually a show that is centered on the Nigerian family. But it's actually one of the most watched shows. Did you guys also know that the Nigerian accent was ranked the sexiest accent in the world? Did you guys know that our Nigerian accent is ranked one of the sexiest accents in the world? I'll put the number on screen because I can't remember the accents in the world, our Nigerian accent. Can you imagine the way we just talk as Nigerian? We just feel we are just vibing and, you know, talking on our own. People are hearing it and they are feeling tickled. They're like, how is somebody's accent this sweet and deliciously hearing? Even our accent now is blowing their minds. So that your accent, that our accent, and to think that some people, there was a time when some people were trying to sound American. There was a time some people were trying to sound American. But now our accent is the in thing now. Our accent is seen as one of the sexiest in the world now. People even want to sound Nigerian now. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Can you believe how much the landscape is changing? Can you believe how much the world is changing now? Can you just, no, it is mind-blowing how much the world is changing. And so even those in diaspora, you know, Nigerians that were born in diaspora now are feeling way more proud to come out and say, I'm happy to be Nigerian. They are now identifying. Even if you don't ask them now, they are coming out to say, I am Nigerian. No, you don't have to ask me, but I'm just letting you know that I'm Nigerian. And they are coming up now to say, yes, I am Nigerian. You know, they're talking about what they love about being Nigerian, our clothes, our food, our ashwabi, our this, our that, our that, our that. Even Meghan Markle now is saying, hey people, I'm 43% Nigerian. I'm just letting you guys know. It is crazy. It is crazy. So from being the country that they were trying to paint as only, oh, they are only scammers there, they are 419, they are this, they are that, it is a crime, it is poor, it is this, it is that. The narrative is changing. The narrative is changing. And now people are seeing that, no, Nigerians are some of the most educated groups in the world. Nigerians are some of the most educated groups in the world. They are the most educated ethnicity in the US. They are one of the most educated in the UK and in the world at large. Nigerians are making names in innovation. Do you guys remember the one I covered about Rosemary making incredible records in the world of robotics, cybernetics, in chess, like Nigerians are making them everywhere in education. Nigeria has the highest number of black doctors in the US. Nurses in the US, majority of the blacks are Nigerians, are Africans. And now all of these statistics now are coming to light. Before, they were just trying to make it look like they are only all scammers there and nothing else. Even though those are like a fraction of the population, there's bad people everywhere. There's scammers everywhere. In fact, there are countries with even higher number of scammers than Nigeria. But you could tell that they were making a deliberate effort to make this our identity. They were making a deliberate effort to make their scammers the Nigerian identity. Because they knew that there was so much more to us. So much more. This was not even our identity. And so they were holding on to make sure that this is what we are known for. Even though they know. Imagine a population of over 230 million people, and you have few people who made a name for themselves via scamming like hush puppy and the rest, and somehow that becomes our whole identity. We don't see all of Americans as serial killers, even though America has the highest number of serial killers in the world, documented serial killers. Even though America has the highest in the world, we are not saying they are all serial killers in America, are we? Are we saying they are all serial killers in America? Even though the UK has one of the highest rates of stabbings in the world, are we saying that is the identity? Or somehow, because some few bad apples in Nigeria, decided to make a name for themselves via scamming, now all of us are scammers, even though the majority of Nigerians are just trying to earn an honest living. Nigerians are some of the most hardworking people I've ever seen in my life, the most innovative people, the most adaptable people. Nigerians will thrive in the harshest of conditions. You'll be like, how are these people doing it? How are they surviving? Because of the resilient spirit that Nigerians have. It is incredible to see. And so the narrative is changing, because that was never our identity. Yes, there are scammers, but that was never our identity. In every country, there is good and bad people. In every country, there are bad apples everywhere. But does that make it the identity of the whole nation? Don't forget that this US that keeps talking about how Nigeria is this, is that, Africa is this, is that, this is the same country that has more mass shootings than number of days in a year. There are 365 days in a year. America has way more number of mass shootings in a year. Imagine having more mass shootings than you have days in a year. And then you have them coming here talking about how it's the dangerous, it's the most dangerous, is this, is that. Am I saying our country is perfect? No, but neither is yours. Neither is yours. And I'm just glad that narrative is changing. People are coming to see, people are realizing that they are just trying to force an identity on these people so that they can be one story. Don't forget a book that was written by Chimamanda. The Danger, was it a book, or was it like a little write-up? I don't remember, but it was titled The Danger of a Single Story. A single story is dangerous because when you push just one story about a people, you start to see them as that one thing. You start to see them as that one thing, and that was what they were trying to do. They were trying to push a single story about Africa, a single story about Nigeria. They are scammers, and that's it. Africa is poor, and that's it. And don't see them any other way. Don't see them as any other thing. But the narrative is changing, babe. The narrative is changing, whether they like it or not. That train already left the station, that ship already left the harbor, that plane already left the hangar, and they cannot do nothing about this.
As an African American being in Nigeria, I'm going to tell you guys to ignore the internet wars that are going on between Africans and African Americans, because at the end of the day, once you step foot onto African soil, which I am right now currently in Nigeria, you will definitely see that none of that internet stuff matters. Everyone here in Nigeria are welcoming. They're nice, they're genuine, they're kind. Everyone has a hustling, hardworking spirit. And as long as you respect yourself and you respect the people around you, you're gonna be good.
Guys, I just want to give a background for those who might not understand this video, or you guys might not get the full context of this video. So this woman is talking about the Black American. I know there was a time when there was this thing going on online where Black Americans were coming for Nigerians, claiming that Nigerians, are maybe expressing that they are better, or some type of, they were just trying to weaponize Nigerians against Black Americans and vice versa. And so many people came out to say, please do not do that. These Nigerians are just here trying to make something of themselves. There was this guy that spoke about it on the, I think, African Diaspora channel, and that's what this lady is talking about now. Do not let them fool you. Do not let them fool you. If you step on the continent, come to the country, you see that these people are just friendly people trying to mind their business. All of these things are just online. They don't translate into the real world. Nigerians are not like that. And so the narrative just keeps changing. In whatever angle they are trying to come at Nigerians from, there are some people who are coming out to tackle it now. Nigerians are not even having to do it themselves. And honestly, that is impressive. This trend is here to stay. If it happened via Afrobeat, via our movies, we are just thankful that thanks to the internet, thanks to all of the social media platforms, yes, we no longer have to rely on BBC and CNN and all of these people to tell our story. We can now tell our story ourselves, and it is such a beautiful liberation. It's a great time to be Nigerian. I keep saying it. Yes, we have our challenges. The economy is showing us shaggy right now, but we'll come on top. It is still an amazing time to be Nigerian, and I'm here for it. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel. Don't be doing your girl like this. Please support my channel and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. I do not take any of you for granted. And as I said before, guys, I am working on a backdrop. I'm working on a befitting backdrop for this channel. It is coming sooner than later, so guys, look out for it. Again, don't forget to like the video so that other people would see it, because when you like it, it tells the algorithm that this video, please show it to other people, and I'm sure you want other people to see this video as well, right? Yes, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.